Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Abigail, and I make videos about special needs and health issues and feeding tubes. So, I wasn't actually going to make this video until tomorrow, but I decided to go ahead and make it tonight, so that I can upload it tomorrow. I thought about taking the weekend completely off, but I began to realize how much filming actually helps me. So I'll film this tonight and then post it tomorrow. But basically, I've had the worst weekend I have had in a very long time. So, to start off, if you watched a few videos back, you would know that I've been talking about the past few days have been a struggle for me. Just like extra pain where my J-tube is, and just, I've been pretty miserable. Well, yesterday I was supposed to go to singing practice, and it was really important to me because one of the songs that we sing at church, I sing the first verse on. I mean, it's not a huge deal, somebody else can do it, but like, it was like one of those things that I felt like if I missed, I would feel bad about it. So Saturday night, I had like the worst stomach pain, and like, I have a high pain tolerance, but like, I was like just about crying. It was terrible. We put some pain meds through my J-tube, and it didn't really help. So it was like, if you're still in a lot of pain, on Monday, call the surgeon. So that's been the plan all along. If I'm still in a lot of pain on Monday, we'll call the surgeon. Well, this is the first time I've had a problem with my tube since placement. I mean, it's working fine as far as working. It's just, it's extremely painful. And not just like general pain, not just when you touch it, but like also in general it hurts. And like, normally I'm not the kind of person to like complain about pain. I have other health issues that can cause pain, so I'm used to a little bit of pain. So like, if it's to the point of pain that I'm complaining about, it's bad. So Saturday night, I missed singing practice, and then Sunday morning, which was this morning, it was like there was no way I could go to church. I was just been mostly in bed. I would basically lay in bed until like I couldn't anymore, and then I'd get up and go sit in the recliner or wherever I could, and it was just miserable. It's just, I've done all the stuff that I know to do. I've taken care of my tube. I've, cleaned it really well, done all the things that I know to do to make it better, and it hasn't been helping. And with me being in so much pain that I actually like got upset, that's like high pain for me, because I don't normally complain about pain. So we're calling my surgeon's office tomorrow to see when they can get me in, because I don't know if it's like, it could be a few different things. One, I could have gained weight from being on my feeding tube, and it might just be like uncomfortable, but it's more pain than just being uncomfortable, so I don't think it's that. Also, I've heard of the balloon in the tube or in the button can go bad, and that can cause a lot of pain. It could be that. Because the only time I got it changed was once, and that was one of my old buttons that I got placed. It ended up being too long, and it was like uncomfortable. So they placed a new one, and I haven't gotten a new one since. So it might be time for a new button. I don't know, but I've been so miserable that I've mostly been in bed. I mean, I've been like up to, be in the recliner, but and I have gotten up a couple times to walk around so that I'm not just like constantly stuck in bed. But it's been pretty miserable. And then also, on top of that, I have these little, like, I think they're called Tubi pads. They go over my G tube and my J tube. I have two different feeding tubes, and basically they just like soak up like any kind of like leakage, like pus or anything like that. And then because I have two different tubes, two different buttons, I wear two at one time, one for each button. And then after I use all of the Tubi pads is what they're called, I just throw them in the washer and wash a lot of them at once. And it's nice because I don't have to like throw them away. It's just like reuse them. And anyways, now that's been fine. It hasn't like leaked too much or anything like that, but it's just like extremely painful, and it's like to the point like I've actually like kind of like gotten upset because it's been so painful, and I just feel like laying around, and nothing I've done helps it. And so I would just feel better with my surgeon knowing about it, and if he wants to look at it, maybe go in and look at it. Just because you do have to get them changed every so often. And typically it's like, as long as it's, working, like the pump is working, then it's normally okay. But with me being in so much pain, I don't know if the tube moved inside of me, or if the balloon is bad and it's just continuing to work anyway, or what. But with me being in really bad pain, I'd rather get it checked out. So I don't know what day that will be, but we'll call tomorrow. And then two other things that happened. One, I spilled some of my formula on my shirt, and I tried to clean it, like, with some water. It didn't help, so I'm gonna have to, like, probably throw it in the washing machine to, like, get it out. And the third thing is this. So, this is what happened. My Tubi pads have a clip at the end of them where they like snap together and hold in place. That's great. And I've never gotten hurt by one before, but basically what happened was I'm allowed to, unhook from my tube and everything while I take a shower and all that. So I went to take a shower, and when I got out, I put my Tubi pads back on to go over my button, and I realized like my finger was like really hurting, and basically I like sliced some of my finger, and it was like to the point that we like had to like cut some of my fingernail off. So I basically, I don't know if you would really call it a cut, but scratched up my finger pretty bad. So, and I mean, it's just more like annoying than it is like, oh no, but it's like one of those things where it's like you have like one thing that goes a certain way, and then it like adds up to like something else. I don't know, but I'll let y'all know what the surgeon says about he wants to see me, so what day and all of that. If I don't have time to make a video about it, I'll probably post it in my community post so y'all can see. I want to say thank you for letting me take the weekend off. I just, normally the weekends are busy because Saturdays we have singing practice and then Sundays is church. But I didn't end up going to church because I've been in so much pain. And this is actually going to go out tomorrow, which is why I'm making it tonight. But if you're watching this on Monday, if you could say a prayer or send me a positive comment or good vibe or whatever your thing is, that this will get figured out soon and that this pain will go away, because I've been pretty miserable and I just really want to feel better. So prayers, good vibes, whatever your thing is, I'd appreciate it. I want to say thank you all so much for the support. I didn't realize until I took a break from filming how much filming my life really helps my situation. So thank you all so much for the support. Be sure that you subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell down below, and leave me a comment. Bye everyone.